Raised beds are brilliant. They are like big pots, but you can grow more. New to gardening, raised beds make it easy. No more bending low to the ground. Raised beds are higher, so gardening is kind to your back. You control the soil too. No more rocky or hard-to-work ground. Worried about pests? Raised beds can help. They make a barrier against pesky critters. Plus, you can easily reach your plants for tending. Ready to grow your own food? Let's build a raised bed together. Before we start, let's gather everything we need. Having the right tools and materials is essential for a smooth gardening experience. Think of it like baking a cake. We need the right ingredients. Just as you wouldn't bake without flour or sugar, you shouldn't start gardening without the proper tools. Wood, cedar, or redwood last longer. These types of wood are naturally resistant to rotten insects, making them ideal for garden beds. Screws, make sure they are long enough. They need to securely hold the wood together, so choose screws that are at least 2 inches long. A drill, this helps make holes for the screws. A cordless drill is convenient and easy to use. Measuring tape for accurate cutting. Precision is key to ensure all pieces fit together perfectly. A saw for cutting the wood. A handsaw or a circular saw can be used depending on your comfort level. A level to make sure your bed is straight. This ensures that your garden bed is even and stable. Safety glasses, protect your eyes. Gloves, protect your hands. Safety first, always. Don't worry about being too fancy. We want this to be fun and simple. Gardening should be an enjoyable activity for everyone. You might already have some of these tools at home. Check your garage or shed before buying new ones. Now that we have our tools, let's talk about the wood. Choosing the right wood is crucial for the longevity of your garden bed. We need enough for 4 sides. Make sure the planks are of equal length to form a perfect rectangle. Think about how big you want your bed. The size will depend on the space you have and what you plan to grow. A good size for beginners is 4 feet by 4 feet. This size is manageable and provides ample space for a variety of plants. Time to measure and cut our wood. This step is important to get right. Remember the saying, measure twice, cut once. First, use your measuring tape to measure the wood for each side of your bed. For a 4 foot by 4 foot bed, you'll need 4 pieces of wood that are 4 feet long. Double check your measurements. It's better to be safe than sorry. Now use your saw to carefully cut the wood along your markings. If you are not comfortable using a saw, ask a friend for help or visit your local timber yard. They can often cut the wood to size for you. Now the fun begins. Let's build the frame. This is the foundation of your raised garden bed, and it's crucial to get it right. Think of it like a jigsaw puzzle, but with wood and screws. Each piece has its place, and when they all come together, you'll have a sturdy structure. Lay your 4 pieces of wood on the ground to form a square. This will be the basic shape of your garden bed, so take your time to align them properly. Make sure the corners are flush. That means they fit together tightly. This ensures that your frame is strong and stable. This is where your level comes in handy. It helps you create a straight and sturdy frame. A level frame is essential for even soil distribution and plant growth. Hold 2 pieces of wood together at a corner. This is the first step in securing your frame. Using your drill, make a pilot hole, a small starter hole, through one piece of wood and into the other. This prevents the wood from splitting when you insert the screw. Then insert a screw and use your drill to screw it in. Make sure the screw is tight to keep the frame secure. Repeat this process for all 4 corners. Each corner should be securely fastened to ensure the frame holds together. Congratulations! You have built the frame of your raised garden bed. This is the first step towards creating a beautiful and productive garden. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing great! Your garden is well on its way to becoming a thriving space for plants and flowers. Section 5. Holding back the weeds. Optional. Want to keep pesky weeds out of your beautiful garden bed? There's an easy solution for that. A weed barrier. A weed barrier is like a protective layer that goes at the bottom of your raised bed. It stops weeds from growing up from the ground below. You can use special landscape fabric or even cardboard. Just cut it to fit the bottom of your bed and secure it with staples. Easy peasy. Adding a weed barrier is optional but highly recommended. It will save you a lot of time and effort in the long run, trust me. Section 6. Finding the perfect spot. Now that your raised bed is built, let's find the perfect spot in your garden to place it. Choosing the right location is key for happy and healthy plants. First, think about sunlight. Most vegetables and herbs need at least 6 hours of sunlight a day, so choose a spot that gets plenty of sunshine. Next, consider water. Make sure your chosen spot is easily accessible with a garden hose or watering can. You don't want to be lugging water around your garden. Lastly, think about aesthetics. Where would this raised bed look best in your garden? Positioning it in a visually appealing spot will bring you joy every time you look at it. Section 7. Soil, Seeds, and Success. Time for the really fun part, filling your raised bed with soil and planting your favorite things. This is where your gardening dreams start to bloom. Use a good quality potting mix specifically designed for raised beds. Fill your bed almost to the top, leaving a couple of inches of space from the top of the frame. Now, let's plant. You can start from seeds or use seedlings from your local garden center. Follow the instructions on the seed packets or plant tags for spacing and depth. Water your newly planted garden gently but thoroughly. Make sure the water soaks down to the roots. Congratulations! You've successfully planted your first raised garden bed. Section 8. Ready, Set, Grow. Well done! You've taken the first step towards growing your own food and enjoying the wonders of gardening. It's a rewarding journey that brings you closer to nature and provides fresh, homegrown produce. Let's recap what you've accomplished so far. 1. You learned about the benefits of raised beds. They offer better drainage, improved soil quality, and easier access for planting and harvesting. 2. You gathered your tools and materials. Having the right tools makes the job easier and more enjoyable. 3. You measured and cut wood like a pro. Precision is key to building a sturdy structure. 4. You built a sturdy frame for your garden bed. This will support your plants as they grow. 5. You added a weed barrier, optional but clever. This helps keep unwanted plants from competing with your crops. 6. You found the perfect spot for your bed. Sunlight is crucial for plant growth, so choose wisely. 7. You filled it with nutrient-rich soil and planted your favorites. Healthy soil is the foundation of a thriving garden. Now sit back, relax, and watch your garden grow. It's a process that requires patience, but the results are worth it. Remember to water it regularly, give your plants some love and attention, and enjoy the fruits and vegetables of your labor. Consistent care is key to a bountiful harvest. Gardening is a journey of learning and discovery. Keep track of your progress and learn from each season. Don't be afraid to experiment, try new things, and most importantly, have fun. Gardening can be a wonderful activity to share with family and friends.